Hello, it's Brian of Happy Healthy Vegan, take 2 on this live stream. So welcome back, guys. Thank you so much for being here, and I'm seeing you guys are finding the second stream. Thanks for bearing with me here through all the weird just technical nonsense that I've had to deal with today. It looks like now I'm not seeing the chat here on this window here. Let me see if I can see if I turn my neck all the way around here. I guess I'm just gonna have to turn my neck really hard for the rest of the day here. So anyway, I see Uncle Walt and Peter. Thanks. Yeah, the I don't know. I did a few things. I restarted like the internet modem. Just unplugged the power, shoved it back in, and then let me get off this pillow. I look like I'm too high up. And then after that, I just unplugged this branch of our network, or I hooked some stuff up yesterday. Maybe that was causing the issue too. I didn't want to try to figure out exactly what was my problems, or I just wanted to like end it right then and there. So anyway, cool. I'm seeing all the chats over on my other window. So you're gonna see me bend my neck a lot today. So be it. I can live with that as a workaround to all the weirdnesses I've been having today. Anyway, I turned slow mode off in the chat, so chat away, guys. But anyway, thanks for coming back. And yeah, no buffering, everything looks fine. I have no idea what was going on last time, but I'm glad I fixed it. I was thinking about restarting the internet before I got on, unplugging the modem and all. I should have done that. Oh well. Anyway, let's get right to it, guys. Thanks for being here. It's Friday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Did I just get a notification that I'm on right now? Yeah, I just got one. Cool. 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Actually, 6:05 on November 12th. And I am, be careful bending my neck. Yeah, I'm not sure how to make the chat refresh here. Let's see if there are any buttons I can hit here. Pop out chat. Let's see if that'll do it. Oh, I can pop out the chat. Awesome. I'm just going to do this. I don't have to bend my neck. I never tried this before, but yeah, this is cool considering, I'm just having to bend my neck left and right there. So cool. I can make this window, but I never tried to pop out the chat before. Awesome. Cool. Byzantine Ladybug, 9 p.m. So let me guess, you are somewhere on the East Coast of the United States. Yeah, hit like, guys. Yeah, we're going to be rolling. This live stream solid, been on like, 4 minutes now. 0 drop frames. I was getting like it was a crazy amount. I've never seen it so high before. But anyway, everything looks really cool right now. And we're just going to keep rocking here with this setup. Yeah, pop right back into your race lever. I'm bummed the last one sucked. I had like a really cool thumbnail. I didn't have access to it on this computer. So, oh well, we're just going to roll with it right here. Yeah, I Produce Not Pills. I gave my live stream supplements. So I restarted the cable modem and unplugged this whole branch of our network here that I wired up yesterday. I crawled under the house yesterday, some Ethernet cable, and dragged it around, and everything was working fine there, but I'm wondering if that might have been causing some issues with my live stream. I'm going to test that out later and find out, but I didn't want to troubleshoot like in the middle of getting a live stream started, or I didn't want to or before getting a live stream started. Anyway, that's a fine message there, Byzantine Ladybug. Maybe their Streamlabs isn't used to people texting or emojis here, so that's cool. Mr. Newsy is vegan but lacking in nutrients. You are lacking in nutrients, or the food is lacking in nutrients. Not sure what you're saying there, so let us know what your issue is there, and let's see if we can help you out there. Yeah, and I saw Wujita. I think Wujita was one of the first people here, Wujita, so thanks. Yeah, we got 3 mods on. Trolls, you guys have no chance tonight if you're trying to like break into our live stream. Cool, we're already up to like 40 people, about the amount of people I had with my crazy buffering live stream, and oh well. I'm glad we got it. You're just missing me doing that thumbnail, like pumping the guns there. I can do it in real time here, So anyway. There is no vegan porn, and don't worry, be happy. I know what's going on. I've had lots of issues with the network here. Angie can attest to that. I spent more time in the past 2 weeks trying to get our network and internet working great here than I've spent in the last 2 years. Yeah, Peter, thanks for sending me the info. Last week you told me you sent it to my Instagram or Twitter. I didn't see the message, Peter. But anyway, you told me about it. So as soon as I saw Inch Herbivore make the response video, I knew that's who you were talking about. But yeah, I didn't see your message, Peter. But yeah, please do next time, Peter. When you see another "Why can't be vegan anymore" video, let me check it out. I wanna, yeah, I always respond to those because yeah, as Beth Ann says, she's a mess, you know. Um, Angie went on her site and found some crazy stuff they were doing there. Gosh, I forgot it was. It blew my mind. Like maybe involving urine or poop or something like that. I can't remember. It was just like, whoa. It was like full blown, like woo woo to the nth degree. It makes Tim Schiff look like me, all calm and rational. So anyway, yeah, it's all working good now, Angie. Yeah, I told him I went and unplugged the cable modem, just to restart that. And as while I was there, I unplugged the whole Ethernet cable that I connected underneath the house yesterday, just to see if something involving that was causing issues. So I don't know. I have no idea what caused what. Maybe just restarting the modem did it. Maybe the modem was funky. But anyway, I'm just glad it's working now, and I will troubleshoot more later to see which of those two things was at fault. Hopefully it's just the internet. Restarting. You guys do that. When your internet's out, there's this technical fix, a super high tech. You need to have like a PhD in computer science. You go over to your modem, you unplug the power, and then you shove it back in, 10 to 50 seconds later. And let's see, wow, you guys are saying all sorts of stuff. Okay, Peter sent me the message on IG private. I didn't see it. Peter, I'll check it out later. I don't know what happened there. And who is Inch Herbivore? Yeah, do you moderate for him too, Race? I don't know how you do it. Like, he's in a whole other part of the world, and his hours are totally opposite of mine. Race Lover probably doesn't sleep. That's my prediction or guess here. It's like, I don't know how you can sleep and moderate for both me and Inch Herbivore, considering we're like opposite times completely. Blows my mind. Yeah, Bond. Yeah, my cable, my internet, my cable modem was so like deficient. I had to feed it fish and eggs, right? And that perked it right up, Just kidding. No, just unplug the electricity and see what happens. Very non-technical, but very powerful and effective, usually solution to a lot of internet troubles. Yeah, I know, Raish, you probably are beyond a master of space and time. You probably know a way to transcend the space-time continuum, but you are level 999 vegan, and I know at level 994, correct me if I'm wrong, that's where vegans are granted the power to transcend the space-time continuum. So all I want to do is just basically, fix the internet situation here. So Angie's like talking about, here's what Earth Mama Medicine, Earth Medicine Mama, since I just made that video about her, Angie went to her site and saw she had a class, and get this, guys, money manifestation through masturbation. Like, what? First of all, the whole concept of manifesting money, like, woo-woo. I mean, it's a great idea. We all want to manifest positive things, but okay, that's crazy enough, or just woo-woo enough, but through masturbation? Like, what? I mean, no wonder if anyone who thinks that you can manifest money through masturbation, yeah, can justify killing animals and how vegans get zero protein, carrots have nothing, and, you get no nutrients, you have to, whatevs, anyway. Yes, that's what, I didn't know how bad she was. I mean, like I said, the more I learned about her after making the video, it makes Tim Schiff look like a chill, non-woo-woo guy. It's like whole next level. Was she high? I don't know. I mean, she's just, saying all this wild stuff, so woo-woo. Yeah, produce not pills. Can you believe that? Manifesting money through masturbation. Like, what in the hell course is that? So Earth Medicine Mama, it's just way more out there than I ever imagined, It's like way out there. Like raw food and fasting, it was just barely touching any depths of her iceberg there. bad as David Avocado Wolf? I don't know, Peter. I mean, I've never seen Avocado Wolf offer a course in manifesting money through masturbation. I think even David Wolf would draw the line there. What do you guys think? You think David Wolf has ever offered a course like that? I don't think he ever has. I don't think he ever would. So this just really shows you what next level of just out there woo-woo we're talking about. I need some cash race lever, 5 minutes. All right, I won't even ask what you're going to do. Just go manifest the money there, race lever. Yeah, Heather, the Snyder, this is funny, but you can't make this up. This is real. Manifesting money through masturbation. And there's more stuff. Angie just pulled that one out. I go, what the hell are you talking about? That's what Earth Mama Medicine has a class in? People pay her money to learn how to manifest money through masturbation? Like, whoa. You know, and I'm not bagging on masturbation. I'm not bagging on even thinking about manifesting money or positive things in life. That's all cool, you know, totally cool. But to connect the two together, wow, next level. Yeah, cosmic woo-woo, next level woo-woo. Sun Lee, you've already given up on explaining, arguing with all the deficiency questions. Yeah, that was half her video, was just bagging on veganism. Like I said, if all she says, like, you know, I went vegan, I went raw, and, you know, and all this stuff, and all these weird things happened to me, and I stopped being vegan, I'm better now. I probably would have made a video, but since she had to go and just throw veganism under the bus, say that vegan diets lack protein, that real fats are only found in dead animal bits or their secretions, I mean, just list goes on. And recommending the worst was recommending that people eat high saturated fat. I mean, that's just complete conspiracy theory woo-woo nonsense there. I mean, you're not going to find too many cardiologists telling you, yeah, high saturated fat, don't worry about it. In fact, load up on it. It's really, really good for your heart health. So, I mean, her information is potentially like, you know, could kill people if they follow her thing that, yeah, saturated fat is really good for you, especially someone who has already, like, you know, heart disease and may not even know about it. Because, you know, about half of people who die of a heart attack, that was their first symptom, dying of a heart attack. They had no clue. Yeah, Byzantine Ladybug. I hope there's no group presentation in her class there about manifesting money through masturbation. I really hope that's just something you do online, privately. There's no Zoom meeting or anything of the sort. Brad Marshall and the croissant diet, Elaine, tell me about that. I can't even imagine what that would be. If someone recommending just eat croissants? Wow. Yeah, Byzantine Ladybug. It begs the question, what kind of homework or final exam is required for Earth Mama Medicine's manifesting money through masturbation class? Yeah, what's the workshop things you do? What's the homework? I mean, I don't want to know. I'm just asking that just rhetorically because it begs the question. You wonder, that's the next thing. To have a class, there's usually workshops and homework and tests and finals. Hey, Johnny Bravo, if it's good for your heart health, if you want to clog your arteries, like what happened to Kelly Muscle, unfortunately had a heart attack. Yeah, I mean, people like Earth Mama Medicine or just Earth Medicine Mom just ignore just science and instead follow woo-woo. Manifesting money through masturbation. Oh, saturated fat is great for you. Oh, vegan diets have no protein. Oh, vegan diets have no real fat. Just woo-woo misinformation, just horrible nonsense. And and I'm not just speaking bad about her behind her back. If she wants to come on to one of my live streams, assuming I have a stable connection to have guests anytime soon, it seems really good right now. I've dropped 0 frames in the past since I started this news live stream 15 minutes ago. Anyway, she wants to come on here and articulate and defend her claims. I'm welcome. I'm putting it out there. Earth Mama Medicine. If you want to come here, Earth Mama Medicine, Earth Medicine Mama, and defend these outrageous claims you made about veganism, how there's no bioavailable protein, how saturated fat is actually really good for you, despite what the American Heart Association and pretty much every credible medical organization says on the matter. We want to come here and defend that. You have an open invitation, but she's not going to come. Let's see. JL, you tell people you're vegan and a family member brought you home some supposedly vegan pizza and mozzarella? Well, That's vegetarian. How can a food company or a restaurant make that mistake? I mean, these are very well defined words. Vegetarians, cheese is cool. Vegans, cheese is not cool. I mean, I don't know. I guess it's just, I assume it's a restaurant, because if it was like some kind of boxed frozen pizza and the manufacturer blew that, that's next level blowing it. Oh man, that's sad to hear, Peter. A butter coffee place in your neck of the woods. I thought that fad is over. That really, people still take that seriously. The whole, yeah, butter in your coffee is great. Saturated fat, totally awesome. Let's see, Martha, transition to veganism. Cool, awesome, welcome. You're not gonna, I'm not looking down on you or anything. Going 100% on Monday, then totally awesome. You're excited, and thanks for our work. Hey, Martha, let us know if you need some ideas for recipes. I think Angie's 2 books, particularly the new Happy Healthy Vegan Cookbook, are great for people who need go-to, easy to make recipes with easy to find ingredients. You know, we don't want to cook all night, you know, hours making dinner or lunch or whatever. So let me know. I'll send you a link to our store, the Happy Healthy Vegan Cookbook. Give yourself a Christmas present, an early Black Friday gift or something like that. We have a bunch of the print books, and if you live in another country, the shipping can be kind of pricey. If so, then I recommend getting the ebook to save yourself a small fortune on postage. Anyway, I'm going to put the link right now to our web store. And yeah, think about it, because I think that's one of the most important things when you go vegan, is knowing that you have some just good food ideas. I mean, not good, just go-to ones. It shouldn't be like, whoa, what am I going to make today? I have no idea. You already have a bunch of items you can, that you're like your go-tos. Even though there might be 40, 50 recipes, have like 3, 4, or 5 that you know really well, you can rely on. Okay, cool, Martha. Yeah, check it out. I think you'll like, if you like our kind of way of eating, you know, whole food, plant-based. You know, we don't use salt and oil, but you can always add them in if you wish. But I just prefer not having those things in my food. Some people do, you know, but if you do, that's cool. All right, so Jonathan, plenty of arguments against veganism. Well, there are arguments against veganism. They suck, like, oh, there's no bioavailable protein in plants. That's an argument that Earth Medicine Mama made, and it's completely false. Yeah, there's plenty of arguments against veganism. If you think you have a valid argument, or if you've heard one, share it with us here, and we'll check it out. Yeah, we're all ears, says VLAM. We're all ears. If you have a great argument against veganism, and first of all, do you even know what veganism is to try to argue against it? So let's see what we got, because a lot of times when people think they're debunking veganism, they're debunking like environmentalism or fad dieting or something like that. So let's make sure we're all on the same page with this argument. Vegan Pam, that's sad to hear your grandson is vegan and his basketball team made fun of him for it. Oh, so tell him, ask the basketball team, would they make fun of some of the greatest basketball players on the planet, like say Kyrie Irving? You know, arguably, who just called him the 4th best? Someone said, I forgot who it was, a famous, I think, recent player said, like, Kyrie Irving, he said in his estimation was the 4th best point guard of all time. So yeah, they can make fun if they think they're better than Kyrie Irving. I'd love to see these little guys. My argument for veganism is self-love. Again, where did you get that from? Where did you get veganism is self-love? I've never heard that one, Jonathan. Actually, I want to give you some credit there for throwing a supposed vegan argument out that I'd never heard before. No, veganism is not self-love. Let's show Jonathan a pretty common, well-accepted definition of veganism put out by the Vegan Society. They've had they were the first that I'm aware of to come up and precisely define veganism. This goes back to the 1940s, and as it says here, it's a way of living which seeks to exclude all forms of exploitation and cruelty to animals for food, clothing, or any other purpose. So that's it. Don't exploit animals. Don't be cruel to animals. That's what veganism is. It's not about loving yourself. I mean, you can be vegan and love yourself. You could equally be a vegan and hate yourself. I don't know why you would, but it's totally permissible within the definition of veganism. Jonathan, Where in this does it say health obsession? Let's take a look at the definition again. It says don't exploit animals. Humans don't exploit animals. Humans don't be cruel to animals. Again, it's like funny how people will criticize veganism as an environmental movement or health movement. No, where in this do you get health? You could be a really unhealthy vegan. You could design a diet, as many of these failed vegans do, that it's just awful for you. Lacking nutrients, lacking calories, lacking consistent eating patterns. Why? Do you guys even understand what Jonathan's getting at here? Am I a fascist? I'm against, and vegans are against, exploiting animals. Therefore, vegans are fascists. You need a few steps in that logic, bro, because your conclusion there doesn't follow from the premises. So if a human is against exploiting animals, that human is fascist. Again, your premises and conclusion don't line up there. So I'd love to see how you consider being against exploitation of animals as fascist. Puddle Splasher, why am I so cool? I guess against trolls, I've just seen so many. I don't get too frustrated. I just kind of laugh. This is a ridiculous argument, Jonathan. I'm not making fun of you. I'm just going, fascist? How is being against exploitation of animals fascist? Wow, Jonathan, you called me an idiot. Wow, Jonathan, you can't play cool here, Jonathan. Should be spared. What are you talking about, spare, Jonathan? Do you understand? I'm against exploiting animals, just like I'm against like humans murdering other humans or raping other humans. I'm against that. I'm also against exploiting animals. What part of that is about sparing animals and fascism? I'm not sure what you're talking about. How is having I'm against rape. Does that make me fascist because I'm not thinking about other creatures getting spared? But anyway, thank you, Peter, for timing him out. First of all, Jonathan, if you can't control your mouth and stop using insults, because I'm not insulting you, if you notice that, I'll call out your horrible logic, and it's objectively horrible logic. You could show your argument to anyone who's ever studied philosophy or logic and would say, yeah, Jonathan's argument is very bad, to put it nicely. But I didn't call you an idiot, so you don't come onto my live stream and call me an idiot. And we're not going to be cool to that. So if you can come back and be cool and join the conversation and not throw out insults and be respectful, that's it. Just be respectful. You can join. If not, I'm going to boot your ass out of here and you can't chat with us anymore. Again, if you want to, yeah, I'm not against people trying to debunk veganism. I put that in the title of this live stream. But you just don't come here and call me an idiot because you throw out invalid arguments at me and I call you out on your crap. Yeah, Uncle Walt. Yeah, I was talking about how I'm against raping humans, and as a vegan, I'm against raping animals because both are forms of exploitation. Absolutely, Uncle Walt. Because animals, in a sense, it can be argued that animals are raped, like to keep a bovine or any animal lactating so they can produce milk. They're forcibly impregnated 99.99% of the time, and forcible impregnation. That could be a synonym or definition for raping, right? I mean, it's in that same ballpark at least. It's not a giant leap to make that statement or connection. Yeah, GL. But that Jonathan dude needed to learn. Oh, okay. Wujita hit him. Okay, thank you, Wujita. So yeah, that Jonathan guy, he's been banned. He violated too many of our rules. He came here, started throwing poop on the wall, pooped in his hand, started throwing poop on the wall, called me a fascist, called me a liar, and never gave any logical argumentation for us to sink our teeth into, other than, oh, if you're against exploiting animals, you're a fascist, and I'm an idiot. So bye, Jonathan. Raisa, what do I think about fasting? Not into fasting. If you've noticed, a lot of these videos I've made about people who quit being vegan, not only did they have long-term experience, if you want to call it, being raw vegans, like a year, 2, 3, sometimes 4 or 5 years, most all of them also are did a lot of fasting or still do a lot of fasting. I think maybe it can be healthy if you have a known medical issue and your doctor's having trouble figuring it out. If you go to a supervised fasting clinic like True North here in California. I'm not sponsored or anything like that. They might be able to help you out. I know Dr. McDougall has sent patients there. I'm not a doctor, by the way. I'm to make no claim whatsoever. But I'm saying for your average person, I think it's not the greatest idea. And just for the fact that you can really cause a lot of harm if you don't know what you're doing, if you're not getting your blood tested. And furthermore, a lot of these people who did a lot of fasting, a lot of raw food, just saying they're not vegan anymore. I'm not saying anything bad. I'm just making that connection. I'm just calling it out there. Yeah, Peter, fast only under a doctor's supervision or some kind of medical professional. Don't do it on your own, like Tim Shee for 35 days, and thank God he didn't die. Yeah, Dr. Clapper. I believe he is still affiliated with True North. He's a well-known vegan or plant-based doctor. He's in a lot of those What the Health and other documentaries like that. Travis, have I heard of the Ahimsa Dairy Foundation? No, please tell me more about that. Sounds interesting. Are they really promoting a dairy-free dairy? That's the only way to make it Ahimsa. Fake carnivores, right? Native American. I am a little bit Native American. I mean, most of my features can be traced back mainly to Chinese and a little bit of English blood or genetics, but I do have a small portion of Native American genetics as well. So yeah, I'm a little bit. I always like to say that blood in me runs really strong though, but I don't know if that's true. Fruit fly, Goji Man did a very good video about fasting recently. Oh, so basically fruit fly, I know it's a lot to type in. Just tell me just a quick rundown. Like, let me guess. He was probably not a pro faster. He's like more what I'm saying. Like fasting has a lot of dangers and it's not, yeah, he's more on my side of the fasting issue, right? Not saying I own this side of the debate. I just want to say him and I are kind of on the same page. That let me know if I'm right about that, fruit fly. JL, did I do a DNA test? No, I just know that from my heritage. My mom, my grandma, my great grandma. I know where it goes, where the Native American part comes in. I'm afraid to do a DNA test because, like 23andMe, as far as I understand, they sell your genetic information to other companies, so they profit off you. They charge you for the DNA test, and then they sell your information to like biotech companies. Like F that. If I want a DNA test, I just want the results going to me. I don't want my private genetic information being shared without any consent from me. And I don't get any of that cash that they make. So no, I would love a DNA test, but yeah, I need to have it in a private manner, as it should be. It's very private information. Like what's more intimate and private than your DNA, your genetic code? Parker, what's a good ratio of protein to carbs to fat? Hey, I don't want to give medical advice. I'm not a medical doctor. I'm not a dietitian or anything like that. I can take a guess as to what mine is, and I'm not saying here's what mine are, and therefore all you guys should do the same because I think this is the best for humankind. I'm not that kind of person, but if I had to take a stab at mine, I'm guessing probably somewhere in the ballpark of like 65-70% calories from carbohydrates, and the other 30-35% split between protein and fat. I'm just taking a guess there. In fact, it might be a little more protein now than before because I take my the duckweed, the Clean Machine Green Protein all the time. So it might be 60% calories from carbs and maybe like, I don't know, split the other bits up. But yeah, I don't know, somewhere in that ballpark is my best guesstimate. All right, let's see. Jill, you heard they share the genetic information with the FBI too. I got to research this, but yeah, just the fact that they share it with anyone. I don't care if they just share it with their wife or something at 23andMe, whatever. The fact that they share it with anyone is a no start for me, So I'm sure there might be some companies where you can get a DNA test. They probably just charge more because, they're not making that extra money from selling your private information. Let's see, Uncle Walt, pea protein. Well, if we're talking about my Clean Machine Green protein, yeah, it's duckweed and pea protein. And Peter, yes, all plants have protein. Despite what Earth Medicine Mama says, all plants have protein, and as far as you know, every plant has bioavailable protein. Reza, you're allergic to higher amounts of B12. I've heard, I think in the last live stream, was that you or someone else that mentioned that too? And it seems like the workaround, again, I'm not a medical doctor, is to not, yeah, go over 1,000 micrograms of B12. If that, you know, if that's going to keep your body happy, I would, again, talk to a doctor about that. But until then, that might be a good workaround until you get set straight by your doctor. Okay, I'm still not getting any frames dropped out. This live stream is a slam dunk good one. I don't know what was going on before, but I'm glad I restarted the internet and plugged some a branch of my wired network here. Fad fudge, be open-minded. Don't force your beliefs on me. Be nice to Carnus. It's their personal choice. What are we talking about here? Did I miss something? What is going on in that? Uncle Walt, you lost a nipple from tweaking? Whoa, Uncle Walt, is that really you? What are you talking about there, Uncle Walt? I have no idea what's going on there. Got oxalates. You know, it's funny. I made some burritos earlier today, and Angie took out a bag of spinach for me to put in. I said, oh, great. I need my oxalates. Thank God the oxalates are here. And you know what? I forgot to put them in the burrito. I'm so dumb, you know, vegan brain fog there. So I didn't get my big dose of oxalates today. Crap, you know? Maybe I'll get some later. All right, now's a good time for me. Half an hour into the stream, take a nice sip of water. And thank Coldest again for sort of sponsoring the live stream, giving me a promo code to share with you guys. It's vegan, just simply vegan. That's just go down to the show description. I have a link down there where you can get the 10% discount using our code vegan, or just click the link, or just enter their contest. You don't have to buy anything, but I'm using this all the time. I took it to the gym with me today. Kept my water cold for the hour and 50 minutes I was there. Today was hot, guys. Uncle Walt knows. Here in Long Beach, it was 91 degrees hot. 91 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm not sure what that is Celsius, but it's pretty warm. And so I'm appreciating how cool this bottle keeps my water. I got a little ding on it though, guys. I dropped it out in the parking lot at the gym or a couple days ago, right there. I'm notoriously I've dropped pretty much all my bottles in the past, and this one's fine. I can still stand it up. It's fine, still kicking butt. Shows you how durable this thing is. Anyway, thank you, Coldest, for reaching out to me. I'm assuming I'm your first vegan creator, and you found the right guy, because I drink water. That's what I do. I'm vegan. I drink water. So anyway, let's move on here. Kyle Rittenhouse case. That case is funny, man. The judge didn't understand pinch to zoom. He thought it involved like artificial intelligence creating new pixels and images that wouldn't be in there. It's just crazy. I can't. It's a spectacle. How he made that sort of like anti-Asian comment about like the Asian food that one of the lawyers was gonna go get. He said, like, I hope that Asian food ain't on one of those container ships in Long Beach Harbor. Like, why would Asian food, fast food, be on a ship? Would Mexican food be on it? Would German hot dogs be on it? It just seemed like, why are you picking on Asians for? It's a spectacle. Let's see. Produce on pills. You've done that with your stainless bottle too. You dropped it. Yeah, you know what it's like. Fortunately, this one stands fine. The other ones I've dropped, they get bent on the bottom and they don't stand up right. But this one, maybe it's where I dropped it, or it's stronger. It took a licking and it's still standing. Do I think he did it out of self-defense? I don't know. That's what the whole thing's about, you know? I mean, shoot a guy with a skateboard out of self-defense? I don't know. I'm not going to comment on that, you know? No name. I came here to troll vegans and chew gum. You're all out of gum. So therefore, all you have left is to troll vegans. So yeah, what do you want to say to us vegans, no name? If you have something you want to say, share it. Yeah, race lever. There you go. I mean, yeah, you could beat a man to death with a skateboard, but it'd be pretty hard. It would take a long time. But you can kill someone pretty quickly with a automatic gun, automatic rifle. I mean, yeah, you could kill someone with a cell phone, I guess. You could just keep banging their head and bah, 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 bah. I mean, you could do it. It'd take a long time, be gross and gory and all that. But yeah, I guess anything. My fist could be a deadly weapon, you know? So, whatevs, you know? An AR-15, easy, quick, killing machine. Yeah, 17-year-olds shouldn't be walking around, at least in California. I don't know what it's like where you guys live, but in California, you can't walk around with an automatic assault weapon, let alone a 17-year-old. So, yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that. It's just a spectacle to watch this. Okay, automatic, same on it. But bottom line is, to compare a skateboard defending yourself against a guy with a skateboard with a AR-15, no matter if you call it automatic or semi-automatic, you know, even if you have a dirty hairy gun, you know what I'm saying? Who cares what you got? If you have a gun and a skateboard, one could kill you really quickly. A skateboard would take a long time. Gun could what, kill you in a second. Skateboard, maybe kill a guy in what do you guys think? 30 to 60 seconds with a skateboard? Probably with an iPhone, maybe 5 minutes of banging or something like that. I'm just guessing here. I'm just saying. Anyway. Fake carnivore. I don't know anything about what you're talking about. Some animal sanctuary in India rescues 1,000 cows but use their milk. I mean, that's not vegan. I mean, it's cool. They're saving the animals from slaughter, I guess. And what do they do with the male calves? Are they slaughtering them? So how much, you know, there's still exploitation. If you're skidding their milk and using it for human purposes, that's exploiting. If you're killing the calves, that's cruelty. So it's not vegan. I guess they're doing some good. I'm not sure. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just only right off just the bare facts you gave me there. There's a lot of exploitation and cruelty going on in that operation. Is Dr. Pecker vegan? I've never heard of Dr. Pecker, Vegan Pim. Who is Dr. Pecker? Okay, Johnny. Yeah, I don't want to get on the technicality if the gun is legal or illegal. I'm just saying, you know, in a fight between a man with a hairy, dirty, hairy gun versus a skateboard, I think one person has a clear advantage. A fight between a guy with a AR-15 and a skateboard, one person has a clear advantage. iPhone versus AR-15, you get my point there. Okay, No Name. I hear finally get to No Name's argument here why he thinks vegans are hypocrites. Most vegans are all hypocrites. Which is it? Most or all? You said most vegans are all hypocrites. So already your logic is like weird. Is it most vegans or all vegans? Because all and most don't have the same definition. Anyway, most vegans are all hypocrites because they kill ants when they walk around with shoes on. Couldn't you kill ants barefoot? Um, Real vegans only walk barefoot. You're just joking around here. This is just complete nonsense. I mean, this is just crazy. I think you're trying to troll us here, No Name, and I'm not really in the mood right now. Wearing shoes as a vegan changed my mind. Okay, he's just having fun. No Name, that's cool. I'm glad you're trying to have some laughs. I laughed. Great, but let's talk about something real here rather than vegans have to be barefoot. You know, that's just out there. Randy Marsh, the dirty hairy character was quite the prick, to be honest. Yeah, he was a very flawed individual. That's for sure. I'm not arguing for us to copy Dirty Hair. I'm just using his gun as example. Smith and Weston, whatever the thing was, it was pretty, you know, impressive looking piece there. Yeah, top the hat. Don't explain it to No Name. He knows, or she. They're just joking here. Yeah, veganism is not about perfection. If you look at the definition again, it says nothing about perfection. It says as far as possible and practicable. So yeah, if you walk on the ground and step on an ant, there's nothing you can do about that. You know, if your food delivery service, like the trucks that take the potatoes and deliver them to the stores, run over a grasshopper. That's far as possible impracticable. You're not supposed to be perfect. Here's the bottom line. We live in a world full of imperfection. It's impossible for anyone to be perfect. So in an imperfect world, there's no such thing as perfection, especially for veganism. I've never heard that produce not pills, unalive instead of kill. It just sounds like, well, unalive can mean anything. Like, like this phone is unalive, or someone who's been dead for a week is unalive. Killing, it describes how that thing became unalive. I think they're trying to remove the imagery of how that thing or person became unalive. That's a disservice if we're talking about animal exploitation. You're trying to like whitewash it, basically try to make it sound, oh, the animal's unalive. No, it had its throat slit or shot in the head at the slaughterhouse. Thinking out loud, hey, I'm not a medical doctor. If you can find a vitamin like I can that doesn't have like any kind of gelatin, that would be your go-to. But yeah, talk to your doctor if you have specific kinds of needs or issues that you need to address. I'm just saying, if you can, look around. That's what we do. Joaquin Phoenix was barefoot for a whole movie, Peter. I didn't know that. So what movie was that? And therefore he's a real vegan, I guess, according to No Name. You're unhungry, huh, Travis? Huh? Eagles and cycling. Yeah, if you have old stuff you got before you're vegan that's not vegan, you have to think about that on your own. If you're cool with it, that's fine. I'm not going to make a video calling you out or anything. Just for me, especially as a vegan activist of sorts in the sort of public space, I don't feel comfortable wearing stuff like that. Even if I got it like 30 years ago when I was in college, and I did have a pair of shoes I got in college that had leather on it, and I just kept them all these years up until like maybe 5, 6, 7 years ago. And I had to think about this. I go, well, if I wear them, I'm implicitly showing society, hey, it's cool to wear dead cow parts, and I don't want to give that kind of message at all. So for me, I forgot if I donated them or threw them away, but I no longer have them. But yeah, you have to make your own choice. Just for me, vegan activist, I didn't feel that was not the message I want to present to society. Oh, Graven babies. That's why you can't say kill on TikTok. So it's a TikTok thing. Okay, I guess it's a workaround. George Harrison was vegan. Are you sure, fake carnivore? I've not heard that. Jim L, you're not trolling here, but it's becoming obnoxious when I hear to the definition of vegan. I mean, no, that's what vegan means. Vegan means you're against exploiting and harming animals. That's why I went vegan. I didn't go vegan for my health or to save the planet. I went vegan because I found, like, once I learned that you didn't need to eat animals in order to live, I go, why would I intentionally choose to have animals die for me? I'm like, I'm so special. I'm so bitchin' and important to this planet that I need these creatures to be raised for slaughter just for me, my selfish needs so I can live. You don't need animal products to live. So that's why I went vegan. And that's why I love the original definitions of vegan, the doctrine that man shall not exploit animals. That's it. That's why I went vegan. Exploiting and killing animals is needless. You don't need to eat animals in order to live. So how can you say it's obnoxious for me to adhere to that definition? Sure, some people eat a vegan diet, and that's what got them into eating a vegan diet, was for some kind of health reason. But just because you eat a vegan diet doesn't mean you're a vegan. You could be a heart patient living in, like, rural Texas. You're a big game hunter, a cattle rancher, and you had a heart attack. And your doctor said, hey, bro, you got to eat nothing but plants because you're one step away from dying after that heart attack. So they eat a vegan diet. Doesn't mean they're vegan. They're just doing it. They're eating all plants. They're doing it for their health. Doesn't mean they give a crap about animals. So the definition makes a lot of sense. You can be on a vegan diet. Doesn't mean you're vegan. But vegans all eat a vegan diet. So I can see where the confusion comes in. I get it. But just because you eat plants exclusively doesn't mean you give a crap why you're doing that, like, as far as animals are concerned. So there's nothing obnoxious about that. Just that is just what the word means. You care about animals not being exploited and killed. Okay, no name. So you're clarifying that George Harrison was a vegetarian. Okay, I'll buy that. I'll look that up. I didn't think he was vegan, but I did hear, I mean, over my time as being a vegan, I did hear something about him being a vegetarian at some point. So I didn't know he was vegetarian for like 20 years. Cool. Okay, Peter Cunnington. So the Joaquin Phoenix movie where he's barefoot the whole time. Inherent Vice. That's it. Okay, I've not heard that one. Is it good? Let me know. Let's see. Um, JL, I'm glad you appreciate that clarification between vegan, which is a moral stance against exploitation and cruelty to animals, versus eating just plants for whatever reason. It could be because you're against exploiting animals. It could be because your doctor told you to do so. It could be because you're trying to save the planet. And all these are great things, but not all of those are vegan. All those are vegan diets, but not all those people would be vegan. Jim L. Everyone you know thinks vegan is a very strict vegetarian. Well, very strict vegetarian means they're very strict about their vegetarianism, right? It means they're not eating animals. I mean, like flesh, dead, meat. But they're very strict about still having like cheese and or eggs. So I don't know what strict vegetarianism is. That's just the definition of vegetarian. You eat no meat, but eggs and dairy are still on the table. Hey, race lover, yeah, Chow cheese. If someone's looking for a good vegan cheese, yeah, Chow is good. Follow your heart. Miyoko's. These are all fine vegan cheeses. If you want to put that dairy thing on your vegan dishes. Yeah, race lover. Vegetarian still is into carnism. I mean, just by putting cheese, non-vegan cheese on their food, they're still exploiting and harming and killing animals. If you don't believe me, just do a little searching here on YouTube. It goes into the production of dairy. It's a very cruel industry. Yeah, Paul McCartney, didn't he like go vegan or vegetarian like recently, like in the past year or two? Someone could check that for me. Produce on pills. I know anyone born vegan. Let's see. Um, didn't Jeff Nelson raise his whole family vegan? I thought, like Nina and Randa and their brother. What's his name? Woody Willie. I don't know. Okay, fake Conan, are you telling me about that place in India, the animal sanctuary? I was wondering what they do with the calves. They either only adopt cows, they do not rebirth cows, and the male cows are saved. They just use the excess milk. Okay, I mean, I just got to read about it. I mean, the thing is, it seems like after a while they would have too many male cows. Like they start off with 10, next year they have like 15 or 20, and the numbers just keep increasing at that kind of rate. It seems like after a while they're going to have too many male cows just because, when a female cow gives birth, 50% approximately are going to be males, so it adds up over time. Okay, so it sounds like Paul McCartney is a vegetarian, just like George. Race, who'd you put in timeout? Let's see. No name. Okay, cool. I mean, yeah, the questions are kind of off or weird, but anyway, that's cool. If no name, you want to come back after the 5 minute timeout and be cool and respectful and just ask cool questions, you're more than welcome to. In the meantime, no name, you just go grab a bite, take a pee or something like that. Paul McCartney, a bass player. Yeah, bass player for the Beatles. So, they're trying to kill us came out yesterday. Wait, what is that again? What you guys were telling me about this on past live streams, and I guess that brain cell got filled up with other data. Please refresh me what that is. No pain when you put someone in timeout, race lever. Yeah, that is one of our rules, huh? That's been one of our long time rules, but I'm going to give no name an exception. No name, if you want to pee during your timeout, you're more than welcome. I give you the blessing. Right, but Race Lever wants you to hold it in. So you could take your pick. You listen to me or listen to Race Lever. It's all good. Okay, it's a follow up to With the Health. They're trying to kill us. And where can I watch They're Trying to Kill Us at? Is it on Netflix or Amazon? Let me know, because I do have Amazon. I don't have Netflix. Let me know. It's about nutritional racism. That's what I kind of gathered. That's not the movie that um badass vegan John what's his name put out, is it? Let me know. I know he's been working on a movie because he's African American, and he's been working on a movie for a while. I thought it had more to do with hip hop than this, but let me know if that's his movie. Let me know. Okay, I'll show that. They're trying to kill us.com. Thanks for that, Francisco. Yeah, it's Badass Vegan. Okay, cool. I didn't know his movie was out. I remember, yeah, John Lewis. That's it. Yeah, we've met him many times. He comes, even though he's like from Florida. We see him all. We've seen him. I've seen him more than most of my friends over the past, like, close friends of mine over the past like 3 or 4 years. I see him all the time at vegan events. Sometimes we'll be speaking at the same event. We'll have booths at the same event. Sometimes he just comes out and hangs out. Really cool dude. He used to play basketball in college, so we'll talk about basketball. I want to play, John, if you're watching. Let's play. Let's play a game of one-on-one. Let's see. Anyway, cool. I'm glad his movie's out. Cool. Okay, he's gonna be at your expo next weekend in Vancouver, Peter. Cool. Go there and tell him Ryan of Happy Healthy Vegan said hello and wishes him congratulations. But more importantly, I want to play him one-on-one. I think I'm ready now. He's much younger and stronger than me, but I think we can do it. He's about my same height, too. Favorite vegan wrestler, Griffin Babies? That's not my thing. I don't know any wrestlers, Griffin Babies, to be honest with you, let alone vegan wrestlers. So, yeah, I have no idea. Where's Tracy? I guess Tracy's doing stuff tonight, huh? It's all good. Jim. Okay, this is your position, Jim. You're saying that words evolve, they morph. Yeah, I agree. And vegan does not pertain to the moral stance any longer. It pertains to diet. No, that's why it's called a vegan diet. When you put vegan in front of a word like diet, vegan becomes an adjective. It modifies a noun, diet. Diet is a noun. Put vegan in front of it, it's an adjective. Vegan is it's a noun. I am vegan. Vegan is its own thing. It's not an adjective. I'm not like a vegan person. I am vegan, a noun. But you could put it in front of like vegan shoes. The shoes are made in accordance with vegan principles. The shoes themselves aren't necessarily vegan because they don't have a moral capability. But no, I mean, I totally disagree. Vegan is not an adjective. Vegan is a noun. Hey, Kevin, are you watching the live stream right now? Kevin F, if you're watching, thanks for buying. It looks like you bought an ebook of Keep It Carb Baby. So thank you for that purchase, Kevin. If you're watching, Kevin, let me know. But yeah, who's it, Jim? If you think you have a better definition of veganism than the one that's been around for 40 years and the one that is the reason why I went vegan, I didn't go vegan for a diet. I couldn't give a crap about a diet when I went vegan. All I cared about was, hey, I don't want to be part of this whole cycle of exploiting and killing animals. I want to remove myself from it because I can survive just from plants. That's what vegan is. If you're just eating a vegan diet for whatever reasons, your friends are doing it, you look cool in bikini, your doctor made you do it, you're on a vegan diet, and that's cool. I'm fine with that. The animals aren't being killed. I don't care why you're on it. The animals don't give a crap. They just don't want to be killed. So that's totally cool, but it's not what veganism is. Hey, Michael. My week was pretty good. Thanks. Not so bad. Graven Babies, you're proud to be a vegan and a Satanist. Spelled not like the food kind, too. Oh, no name, you're back. All right, cool. Yeah, yeah, I told you earlier before the mod, whichever mod timed you out. Yeah, just be cool, chill. I know you're just kind of having fun. I could tell that you were not serious about the stuff you're saying. So maybe now is a good time to kind of pivot away from that and just be like kind of more sort of like a regular person, whatever that may be. Just try that for now, no name. See how that goes. Well, yeah, you are right, Jim. If you go to like a restaurant and say you're vegan, they know what kind of food to bring you. That's true. That's cool. That's fine. It doesn't mean that you give a crap about the animals. You're just using the word in a very pragmatic sense so that the server doesn't bring you eggs, cheese, and dead animals. Yeah, that's fine. But when you get down to what the word means, it's not an adjective. Vegan is not an adjective. Vegans are nouns. We are people that have ethical, moral beliefs. If you don't agree with that, cool. I mean, yeah, there's vegan diets, totally cool. Vegan shoes, totally cool. But those things aren't vegan in and of themselves. They have no ethics or morals. Shoes or food have no ethics or morals. Only a person with moral agency, like a human being, can be vegan. Person makes an ethical choice to take a stand against exploiting animals, against cruelty to animals. That's what vegan is. But yeah, you can be on a vegan diet and not give a crap about animals. Cool. Doesn't mean you're vegan though. It means you're on a vegan diet. Because here's the logic. Here's why that's wrong. If you allow that you can be vegan and not for the animals, if the food is what defines a person as being vegan, if you truly believe that, look at the logical consequences of that. Like I said, it allows for vegan big game hunters. Guys can go to Africa and shoot all the animals, predators and non-predators alike, you know, get the lions, get the elephants, and call themselves vegan because, hey, I just did it because my doctor told me. I don't give a crap about ethics. So if you think that's totally fine, that you can be a vegan big game hunter, a vegan cattle rancher, a vegan slaughterhouse owner, if that's fine in your world, then you're welcome to have that bizarre definition of veganism that allows vegan big game hunters. Because to me, that's completely absurd. Oh, they're trying to kill us. You can watch it for $20 donation on their website. Cool. And let us know, is it available anywhere else? Is it like on Netflix for, free if you have Netflix or any, subscription service? Let me know if, there's ways that we can already watch. I mean, yeah, I'm sure giving John $20 for his movie is totally great. And I recommend it, but some of us might not have that. Let us know if it's on any streaming services right now. Peter, you went to a restaurant and asked for vegan food. I'm vegan, and they brought you gluten-free. See, that doesn't even work anymore. No name, don't get mad at Race Lever. He was just doing his job there. Okay, just be cool. Like I said, no name. If you want to come back and participate in a more normal person way, you're totally welcome to. All right, it's all be cool. Um, Mass hypnosis. There you go. When you went vegan, you were a grill cook at a hospital, but you would still tell people you're vegan. Keep in mind you were not vegan when you started that job. And that's different. If you have a job that you're already doing and you haven't found anything new to match your morals yet, I get that. But I'm just saying, if you are the controller of your destiny, the master of your fate, like going big game hunting, that's something you do on your own. If you want to go and shoot all the lions and not lions, but the animals that don't hurt anyone, like rhinos and elephants and giraffes. If you think a person goes shoot all those animals and be a vegan, you have a bizarre definition of vegan. No, I didn't say that. No, Jim, you don't understand. I didn't say if you say you're vegan, people will assume you're into big game hunting. No, listen to me. If you allow that veganism is nothing more than the definition of veganism relates only to the type of food a person eats and has nothing to do with goes on up here as far as morality, moral beliefs, then it's totally logically possible. A logical consequence of your position is that it's fine. There's no contradiction. There's nothing weird about vegan big game hunters. You could just be on a vegan diet because your doctor told you to, yet still own a cattle ranch and a slaughterhouse and go shoot elephants and giraffes because you want to. That's not what vegans do, my friend. I'm not saying it's implied. I'm saying that's a logical consequence. I mean, if your position is true, let's look at what else would follow. That's what logical consequence means. That's the definition in case you've never heard someone explore logical consequences anymore. So logical consequences of defining veganism by diet is that it's perfectly acceptable in your definition to have vegan big game hunters, and not the kind that Vegan Gains and those guys are about. I'm talking about ones that just go and shoot like giraffes and elephants. So That's illogical. That's just absurd to me. A vegan that goes out and shoots elephants and giraffes for shits and giggles. That's not a vegan. But you said they could do that because it's just a diet. See, that's what I'm telling you. That's why veganism is more than a diet. Yeah, I know about that, Peter. Yeah, that's why I said it. We're not just talking about the vegan gains and Avi and that kind of position. I'm just saying what Jim is saying. It follows that. That's totally cool. You can shoot like innocent, non-carnivorous animals, and that's totally cool. Well, you're right, Jim. Yeah, it's about ethics, and it is a diet of sorts. Meaning vegans have to eat something because we're not going to die. Yeah, we have to eat plants. That's what vegans eat. And other people are welcome to eat a vegan diet as well. Doesn't mean they're vegan, but they're more than welcome. I invite everyone to eat a vegan diet, whether they have any moral beliefs about animal exploitation or not. Yeah, cool. Anyway, let's keep going on. Oh, Peter, you're learning about a little moral philosophy there. Deontology versus consequentialism. If we're just going to look at those two, I'm not going to go down these rabbit holes. That's too much for most people to get into right now. But yeah, Immanuel Kant, deontology is more where I'm at rather than utilitarianism or consequentialism. Yeah, Graven babies. Yeah, everyone can eat Oreos. Simpson. Sup, y'all? Sup, Samson. Let's see. Let me take another little quick water break here. Coldest, again, thank you. Look at my link down below. Save 10% with our code, and this stuff is not misnamed. It really is a nice cold technology here. Anyway, use our code vegan, save 10%. Don't worry, but be happy. Should anyone eat Oreos? As far as last time I checked, they are accidentally vegan, right? There's not, they don't kill animals, exploit animals to make Oreos. So should you eat them? I mean, if you're a vegan, they don't seem incompatible with vegan ethics, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Should you eat them for like your health? That's just something you got to decide. Hey, that's, everyone chooses what kind of food they want to eat as far as they want to eat in a healthy or an unhealthy way, or eat a little bit of unhealthy, it's your choice. Fate Carnivore was my first video game console. I remember it very well. The Atari 2600. Google that. If you're old, you guys know what I'm talking about. If you're my age bracket, a Gen Xer, you probably had it in your house too, But yeah, it was my first one. Yeah, G-Lite. Last time I checked, I mean, they have, unless they've changed it in the past like months or years. Yeah, the Oreos are vegan. Double check it before. Don't like quote me on that. Go do your research. But last time I checked, they were vegan. Like they haven't changed it over the years. They've been vegan the entire time. But who knows? They could change it just like that. Eric, what are you talking about? Video voice to text was bad. They blocked you, which revoked your ability to have a meaningful reply. That's what offended me. I have no idea what you're talking about there. Eric, let me know. Is there something on my end here? Let me know. River Raid was your favorite game. Yeah, I played stuff like God, Adventure. That was my favorite game. If anyone knows what that is, it was really primitive graphics, but it really played with your mind. But that was really cool. I remember when Missile Command came out, I was really excited because I played that in the arcade all the time, but it wasn't that great on the home version. Sarah, okay, I see you clarifying something there. Okay. I let your message go through. Hydrox are vegan too. I've never heard of that. That sounds like Clorox or something. Is that an actual candy name? If so, that's not the best name. Ooh, I remember Night Driver. Yeah, I used to play that more in, yeah, it's like you're at night. It's all black and you're just trying to keep the car in the center of the road there. Yeah, I can't remember. Yeah, Adventure is so old, man. It really is old, man. But that's, I'm an old dude, man. Cassandra, I'm not sure if Oreos ever used lard. Someone could just, who knows? Someone must know way more about Oreos than me. Help me out here, guys. Let me know if anyone knows the history of Oreos. Arvind, have I noticed a correlation between veganism and atheists? No, because it seems every time I sure for veganism, the defense against it is religion. No, we have many viewers who are Christian um, and vegan. There's nothing incompatible. If someone tries to say the Christian religion demands that they eat meat and dairy, I have yet to see that line of scripture. I think people are just um, interpreting, they're fantasizing. There's some line there that says, hey, if you don't eat meat, you're disobeying God. I don't think there's a line in there that says something like that. Yeah, here we go. Eric, Christian and vegan. Let me know. Is there any kind of scripture in there that says something to the effect, like I said, you must eat meat or you're disobeying the Lord? Let me know if there's anything like that. But yeah, vegans come in all religions. I've met Muslim vegans, Christian vegans, satanic vegans, atheist vegans, Buddhist vegans. What else have I met? It covers a big like chunk of the planet right there, of the religions and beliefs that are covered there. Okay, Oreo is a Hydrox copycat? I didn't know that. Okay, so Samson's claiming Oreos are made with bone char sugar though, so they're not properly vegan. Okay, that's why I didn't want to go on a limb and stick myself out there promoting them. I just going by what I've heard. Yeah, Graven Babies is actually Satanist, and Satanism is against harm to animals. Vegan and Vulcan, right on. So mindful, I would be that too. Um, I wish, Peter, I wish all Buddhists were vegan. Unfortunately, no, that's not true. They should be. If they really look at the words of Buddha and the beliefs, the noble truths, they should be vegan. At least that's what it seems really clear to me. I just think people don't do it because they're lazy or something like that. Yeah, Satan loves vegans too. Huh? I should have worn my Praise Satan shirt tonight. Um, okay, Oreos have palm oil too. Gosh, okay, so that's why I don't stick my neck out there. Okay, Catherine says Oreos were first made in 1912, and yes, used to have lard. You Googled it. Thanks for doing that for me, Catherine. I wasn't sure what the history was. I just been told that they're actually vegan and have been for a while. Didn't know if they launched that way. Let's see. Did someone else just buy something? No. Okay. Something else happened online. Okay. Yeah, I'd never heard of Hydrox cookies either, Byzantine Ladybug. It's like a new thing for me as well. Hydrox was made in 1908. Is that still around? There could be a reason why I've never heard of Hydrox. Did they go out of business like 60 years ago or something? Let me know. That would be a cool shirt, Francisco. Fake Carnivore, Cube of Truth. Yeah. I've hung out with Anonymous for the voiceless. God, I'm getting the name. Found us for the voiceless here in Long Beach. It wasn't a cube, but it was like TV sets, LED screens. And I was really trying to find people to like chat with, like debate or discuss veganism with, and just wasn't working for me that particular day. But yeah. Okay, hydroxy is still out there. It's more of a Northeast thing. Maybe that's why. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if we really see that much. If anyone in California can buy or sees Hydrox candy on a regular basis, let me know, because I've never seen it. All right, Race Lover, a quote from Buddha. See, I'm saying if Buddhists listen to Buddha, and that's what I do. I don't consider myself a person that goes... I'm Buddhist because I follow the teachings of Buddha. I don't really go to many ceremonies and organized aspects of it. But here's a quote from the Buddha that Race Lover got. It is more important to prevent animal suffering rather than sit to contemplate the evils of the universe praying in the company of priests. Yeah, just saying, just do it. Just do something. Stop harming animals. Stop causing animal suffering, and just do it. Don't think you're a holy man just because you go to church and you're with the priests. Just stop harming animals. The Buddha said that's more important. Funny how many Buddhist priests there are out there who are not vegan and participate daily in animal cruelty. Buddha said right there, even more important than hanging out with priests is to just not harm the animals. JB Gearhead. So your friend took courses of the Bible. Says Bible states basically we are stewards of animals. Yeah, that's the dominion over animals, stewards. Yeah, okay. Say that's stated in there. I'm not sure if they have a passage of quoting that. Awesome. Say that's true. Let's assume it's true. What does being a steward or having dominion over something mean? You should slaughter it. The creatures were here for you to exploit and be cruel to. I mean, having dominion over something, I thought that means to be responsible for, in charge of, sort of, you know? How does that get twisted into exploiting and raising for slaughter and killing and forcible impregnation and so on and so forth? Is that what steward mean? I thought steward means something more responsible, something not as sinister and cruel and twisted as all those things I just said there. So if she could find, he or she could find justification for all the horrible things I just listed there, that's not the definition of dominion or stewardship. Okay, Catherine adds that Oreos got rid of the lard in 1997 to make them kosher and vegetarian. But the site you're on never said vegan. Okay, thanks for clarifying that, and good thing I've just never jumped into it and started eating Oreos. I'm still suspicious of them. Yeah, Jim, I tell people I'm Buddhist too. I see what you're saying. It can be like an organized religion, but at its heart of it, it isn't. You don't have to. Just do what Buddha did. He didn't have priests and teachers, Buddhist teachers and all that to help him. Yeah, it's a psychology. It's a philosophy. It's not necessarily a belief system. I agree with you, Svelter Fan 94. I agree. I agree. As someone who's pretty much Buddhist, I agree. Well, if you're Buddhist, you should be vegan. It just like if you just read what Buddha said, it just to me it's so clear. I don't understand why more Buddhists aren't vegans. I mean, there's a lot. Don't get me wrong, but I think all should be, not just like a minority. Buddha like food too. I love food too, and I eat cruelty-free food. Yeah, in Uganda, 1976, stewards means to take care of. That's what I'm saying. If you have stewardship, if you have dominion over something, it means you're taken care of. You have responsibilities. Doesn't mean kill them, abuse them. Yeah, I understand the history of Buddha, fake carnivore, for sure. He wasn't born into Buddhism because he didn't exist yet. Yeah, he was born in India into, the religions of India, Hinduism. And there is a connection of sorts. And, it makes sense that Buddhism came from India. Don't worry, be happy, said from the Oreo UK website. Are Oreo cookies suitable for vegans? No, Oreo have milk as cross contact. Okay, I see what they're saying. Like sometimes you'll get a piece, say like a candy bar, like a chocolate. It says made in a facility where there might be some cross contact. Okay, so that's why they're not like technically like they can't get like a vegan symbol on their food because of that. Okay, thanks. I'm glad I've never gone down that path. Um, I don't know what we're eating for this Thanksgiving or what we're doing yet. I got to start chatting with people. Um, Samson Simpson. I like that sentiment. That sounds cool to me. Yeah, Race Lover. Yeah, Garden of Eden was all vegan, right? They're just eating fruit and stuff. I guess, Tim Sheaf would have liked that. Walk around naked, eating fruit. Not saying anything about that's bad. I'm just saying that just sounds like a beautiful, idyllic, situation. What's that thinking? A lot of people say if you go vegan, you'll be on the thin side. Well, vegans are like, have you seen the Adventist health studies where they compared like vegan health Adventist versus vegetarian and meat eating ones? Vegans were the only ones that had healthy body mass indexes, meaning, between 20 or 19 and 25, not too thin and not overweight. Vegetarians are a little bit over 25, and everyone else, the more meat you ate, the higher up you went. So yeah, it's relative in the sense that vegans might be thinner on average than a non-vegan person, but that just says, that non-vegans typically have higher body mass indexes nowadays. Walk around naked eating fruit. Again, I don't say that in a bad way. I think that sounds amazing. That sounds great. That sounds totally cool. If you look good naked, back then there was no. I was aftershave the apple, and then there was like shame and stuff like that. But they were probably fit and cut. I don't. I'm just speculating and having fun here. I don't know. Blackjack Bulls, 245 pounds. Hey, are you a Bulls fan, Blackjack Bulls? Let me know from your logo there if you are a Bulls fan. Like current Bulls, not like Michael Jordan era. Jim, I'm talking about vegan diets. I guess so. Yeah, vegans need to eat something, but not to say that Adam and Eve were ethical vegans. I said walk around eating fruit. They doesn't imply that they had moral aversion to exploiting animals, because it wasn't happening then. There was no exploitation of animals then, as far as I know from the Old Testament. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but isn't that how it was? Animals weren't being exploited. They were just eating plants. So they were eating a vegan diet, but there was no need to be vegan back then because animals weren't being exploited and people weren't being cruel to animals. So they're eating a vegan diet. Doesn't mean they were vegans, right? Because there was no morality involved, because there was no moral problem at that particular time. Correct me if I'm wrong, if I'm reading or interpreting things wrong. Do a vegan gardening collaboration with OK Raw? Good question, Eric. No, because I suck at gardening. So no, that would just be a horrible video. It would just be a complete fail. I guess John could teach me stuff. I mean, if John wants to come here and help us out with our sad garden, that could be kind of cool. Yeah, maybe so in that case. But I have nothing to contribute or add because I suck. Let's see. Okay, that's what I thought. Fake carnivore. Adam and Eve lived in God's perfect world, which had no killing or exploitation. So yeah, therefore they didn't have to be vegan. There was no need to be vegan. Okay, Race Lover pasted a nice quote there. I've not heard that one before. Thanks for sharing that, Race. Oh yeah, Jim, I was a huge Rodman fan too. Yeah, I liked the way he played D. I liked the way he played offense, setting screens, grabbing rebounds. Yeah, Rodman was a genius for sure. People that just look at like scoring and points up on the board don't really understand how defensive players work. Uncle Walt, how many of my neighbors are vegan? As far as I know, none. Like in my immediate neighborhood here, I don't think I have any vegan neighbors. Zoe, do I get sick about talking about being vegan? I don't really talk about being vegan. We just talk about vegan related issues, but I don't really talk about myself all that much being vegan. Let's see. Gearhead, what was the message that got deleted? Let me see. Yeah, GB Gearhead, our bot. I'm sorry about that. Timed you out. Yeah, I wish I could undo that. It's just our bot did that. But I'll read your post, JB Gearhead. If non-vegans think being stewards, like over the animals, means rape, kill, and torture, I'd hate to see what being an enemy means. Exactly, right? I mean, if that's being friendly, what does being a mean person mean? I mean, it doesn't get much worse than that. So Will I try the McPlant from McDonald's? Maybe at some point, but I have no desire to go way out of my way and support a company I really dislike a lot. But I suppose at some point it may cross my path if they roll it out and keep it. I know they're just doing a test right now in certain stores. Yeah, Streamlabs doesn't like the word rape or gay. I may have something to do with that. I remember I put in a bunch of words when I first got Streamlabs, like words I thought that had no real need to be said. I think gay, I think rape might be okay, but I remember I put gay in there as a word, a blacklist word, just because, you know, people just love to come on, you look gay, you know, whatever. So I just figured, I couldn't think of too many contexts in which that word would be appropriate, but you just found one, I guess, there. Yeah, Peter, sometimes we smell, not fortunately, it's not that often, but on occasion we smell stinky meat that our stinky neighbors are making. Yeah. Yeah, Peter, I guess you have full language abilities here. Can I say the F word? I don't think so. I think that's on our blacklist too. If I put gay in the blacklist of words, I'm pretty sure the F word's in there too. Race of our bot is not gay, rape phobic, or anything like that. I just tried to put in words that in the past, through our many videos, the hateful comments we get and things, evil comments that things people say in the live streams. I just remember when I started Streamlabs, okay, let's think of all the dumb words that these trolls and mean people say and just block those words. Aster, yes, I'm doing well, thank you. We could have a vegan blog party, Uncle Wall. For not our neighbors, I guess, unless they're like vegan curious or something like that. Fake Carnivore. No, I didn't have either of those gaming systems. I guess you can say that, Mark. Let's see. What's that, Zoe? I just mean if people ask me about veganism in general, do I ever change the subject? Oh no, I never do. Being, you know, me, you know, who the kind of person I am, a vegan activist and someone who wants to get more people to become vegan, or at least have a positive attitude about veganism, not be like, oh, I hate all vegans, they're crazy. I want to, yeah. So yeah, if I see an opportunity to talk about veganism, I jump right in. I don't hold back. Angie, she's editing a Disneyland vegan video for you guys. So hopefully we'll have that out for you probably Monday. That should be probably Monday. You just get people wanting to argue about it. I try not to get into arguments. Usually the people I talk to are not trying to argue, strangely, but if they do, I'll just try to say in a really, like, you know, calm, polite way that what they're saying is actually wrong, and cite actual factual examples showing what I'm saying is true, and try not to do that in an insulting way. And if they get nasty after that, then I guess the gloves can come off, but that's pretty rare. Peter, no, we never give our neighbors meals. We don't really like too many of our neighbors, Peter. I hate to say, I've gotten into fights with our neighbors on either side, directly biased. They're not the coolest people. So let's leave it at that in case they're watching. Yeah, Uncle Wall, it's warm as heck today, man. 91 here for a few hours, man. It was bad. To have non-vegan close friends? I don't really have too many friends anymore, to be honest with you guys. I just kind of hang out by myself and just do a few odd things, like go play basketball and stuff like that. But yeah, the friends I still chat with, one I still chat with the most from childhood, he's vegetarian. It's close enough. I don't think he can give up that vegan cheese. I became fully vegan, never looked back, in 2010. AIC Music. Let's see. I wish we could send you some of that Heat G Light. Yeah, fortunately tomorrow they said it'll be about 10 to 12 degrees cooler, and I can't wait for that because it was bad. Hey, Pablo from Tucson, how's it going? Oh, that's a good point, Race. You're saying the church eventually caved and decided it was too hard to get new members if they forced them to not eat meat. Huh, didn't hear that. Peter's a level 100 vegan. I wasn't aware of that. Peter, I thought only Race Lever had a triple digit vegan. Oh, you're 1,000. Oh my God. Okay, so I didn't know you're higher than Race. Crap. I gotta step it up here. Yeah, let's see. Right now, guys, it's 77 degrees. According to the weather app here, it says it's 77 degrees. So I wish I could send you some of that because that's not good. You want to be able to go to sleep. Fortunately, I have air conditioning. Or else, it would be hard to work here in our home because it's very poorly insulated. Let's see, Graven Babies is a Satanist, and your neighbor on the left is a preacher. We are friends. It's not just too bad. Too bad you guys can't find something to like be cool about together. But I get it. I totally get it. Pablo, soy good for men when working out. Yeah, it's a legume. Has lots of good nutrients, good amino acids. There's better things you could have when working out, but yeah, soy's not bad. Race Lever is beyond levels now. I bet, I got to step it up. Yeah, Bongo Dave, soy is fine for men or women. I've heard of no gender-related issues with soy. You hear about them in the bro, culture, gym bro kind of thing, but it's all just bro science. No, there's nothing about like soy making a man have man boobs or something like that. No, the only men I see with man boobs are guys that eat a bunch of steaks and fatty meat. That's man boob time. Vegans don't have man boobs. Huh, that could be true, fake carnivore. Who knows, A lot of people are tricked into eating meat. Oh, fake carnivore, you cut off most of your non-vegan friends. I mean, I kind of have too, but I just don't really hang out with too many people anymore. That's true, Gaven baby. If soy gave people boobs, right? Yeah, plastic surgeons that do breast augmentation, they wouldn't have a job anymore, huh? Let's see. Um, let's see. That's funny, Race. Meat turns your left chest into a boob. After trying to find a half bra, you decided to go vegan. There you go. And hopefully it came back down after that. Uncle Walt, getting a booster shot? Yeah, I think I'm still cool. April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. Yeah, I'm cool. I probably will at some point. I'm in no big hurry or anything. But yeah, probably maybe at some point. Yeah, just yeah, no pressing time yet or anything like that. Flat earther. How do you know that for a fact? I'm sure if we took a poll here, many like there's a difference between supporting abortion and then abortion rights, like right to choose. It's a very complicated issue, but I know many vegans who are hardcore against abortion. I'm sure we have a few on right now. So that's just an unfair generalization. Like I said earlier, vegans come in all shapes and sizes and different religious backgrounds, different political backgrounds. So it's hard to generalize, or not hard, it's unfair to make any kind of generalizations about vegans. The only thing you can really say that's true about all vegans is that don't eat animal products. That's it. That's really what vegans have in common. We don't eat animal products. But as far as political beliefs go, religious beliefs, favorite color, favorite music, favorite sport, all that is all over the board. Wow, 38 degrees Fahrenheit. Damn, that is cold. Huh. Samson, what did you say? What did Streamlabs get mad at you about? I'm sorry about the bot. It's meant to protect the live stream, but sometimes it has some unintended consequences or side effects. I apologize about that. It's not, don't take it personally. Yeah, Streamlabs is sensitive. It's a very sensitive AI. It's not the brightest AI, so that's why. Let's see. Yeah, Corvid Moon. Yeah, vegans aren't a monolith. We are as diverse as any other community. We just stand against animal abuse. Exactly. Exactly my point there. That's the one thing that you can generalize, properly generalize, safely generalize, validly generalize about vegans. You vegans are all against animal exploitation. And if you're not against animal exploitation, then you're not vegan. Then you're just eating a vegan diet. Yeah, there's another point of view. Don't worry, be happy. There's so many different ways to look at this. So yeah, to try to generalize something like that about vegans is just improper. Jim L, what's my ethics on lying, including white lies? I don't know. I don't know if I have a thought out position on white lies, but I will share with you. I don't lie to you guys. What I put out here on social media is true. I mean, most everything I'm saying, you can just fact check it if I'm lying or something like that. So I'm 100% truthful with you guys. I put my blood tests out there. They're not fake like that one guy was claiming the past couple live streams. Food I eat, I share with you guys is what we're really doing. You know, everything I share with you guys here is honest and true. I don't know if I tell a white lie to a friend or something. I don't know. I'm not really sure where I stand on that. But, you know, stuff I share with you guys on social media, there's no lies. Because that would just be, you know, that would be a break of our trust. And if you guys saw I was full of crap and lying, you'd have no reason to watch me unless you guys like liars. No, but I'm sorry that that flat Earth guy came in. Let's not even. We're not. The purpose of tonight is to discuss abortion rights or ethics or anything like that. My whole point was that we are a diverse group, and there is no like predominant view that vegans all share. Just other than we're all different, and let's move on from that. Because we're not going to agree. We're not going to get everyone to agree because there's such a diversity of opinion, which proves my point. It totally proves my point. So anyway, oh yeah, someone asked about Elon Musk and Sarah. Yeah, Pablo was asking. Yeah, he's a narcissist. He's a ridiculous billionaire narcissist who thinks he's entitled to do whatever he wants and get everything he wants. So yeah, I'm not a fan of the billionaire class. I mean, it sucks when people like him and Jeff Bezos pay no taxes and people like us pay more taxes. Yet we all share the same roads and services, yet they're not paying their share. And I know that can sound political in this day and age, but to me, it's just common sense. You know, if you're a billionaire, you should pay taxes. If you're a thousandaire, you should pay taxes. Being a billionaire shouldn't like make you exempt from these things that the rest of society does. Crypto. Hey, our show's not about weight gain or loss. But you can gain weight on any diet. Eat too much of anything. If you're eating like 10,000 calories of bananas, you'll gain weight if you're not, unless you're burning it off like you're like exercising 10 hours a day or something like that, but yeah, you can gain weight on any diet. If you're having an excess of calories, I don't care if it's what it's coming from, yeah, you can gain weight. That's pretty uncontroversial opinion. Only people who say otherwise are people that have some kind of like agenda to try to trick you into eating unlimited foods, but that's going against basic science. DJ 2012. Yeah, our Trader Joe's has been missing some stuff, but it's been coming back. They always say it's on the boats out in the harbor. But yeah, then mysteriously, like a month or two later, we'll see these missing things come back. Yeah, Peter, Elon Musk, yeah, he put computer chips in pigs, saying he's doing it for science and to help sick people. No, that's what they say. That's the marketing speak. And I'm surprised that people repeat that propaganda. The whole reason to do that is to connect people's brains to like computers, like rich people's brains, and maybe get everyone to get like, if people don't want to get like microchip from a vax. Imagine getting brain implants. I mean, I don't want to. I have no desire to get a brain implant, Elon Musk. I respect Dr. McDougall, and I'm not a medical doctor, but every nutritionist and scientist I know says that I think McDougall's talking for all practical purposes. I've never heard McDougall say that you can eat unlimited potatoes and not gain weight. I think we might be misunderstanding his exact message there. I kind of remember him saying something like that too in a few of my McDougall books. But I'm sure if he pressed him on the issue, like, what if someone ate like 12,000 calories a day of potatoes and didn't exercise? Would that person gain weight, McDougall? And I'm sure he would say, of course they would. If you have something that says otherwise, let me know. But I don't think he wants to take it all the way that eat unlimited potatoes or carbohydrate foods. I don't think that's his exact position. I think he says it's much easier to gain weight with high caloric density foods. But if you force yourself to just keep pounding down potatoes and bananas and sweet potatoes and rice, you'll gain weight. It's, if you're eating excess calories, I mean, there's nothing magical about a potato calorie. It's just harder to get more calories from potatoes or sweet potatoes or rice because they're less calorically dense than fatty, oily foods, which are a little more than twice as calorically dense. Wow, I never heard that, Peter. Is that in Winter the Dolphin? Is that in Canada? All right, let's move on, guys. Let's not debate against abortion here or about abortion. We're not going to change anyone's mind. I'm glad you guys expressed your opinions. They're totally cool. Not saying that's not cool or anything like that, but let's just move on. We don't need to make this the debate abortion night here or anything like that. Let's see. Potatoes actually fairly calorically dense. Yeah, I mean, but I'm just saying carbohydrate calories are about half as calorically dense as pure fat calories. But yeah. Anyway. Yeah, went to Trader Joe's yesterday. Uncle Walt picked up more of the vegan banana bread. Yeah, I don't want to go too many days without any slices of the vegan banana bread. Oh, okay, Peter. I didn't know anything. I've never even heard of Winter the Dolphin before. Let's see. I'm glad to say that ever since I restarted the live stream, everything's been cool. So I got to figure out what was causing the problems afterwards. After this live stream, I can hook up the part of the internet of our network that I unplugged, plug it back in, and see if that slows us down again. Not us. I'll just do a test. I'll do a private live stream. No one will see. I can just look at my data rate here and see if it gets hit. All right. So anyway, so any questions? Hey, Alicia and family, hello. Any questions? If you count my failed live stream earlier, I've been on almost 2 hours. Let's see. The topic today is we're just talking about anything veganism as an Ask Me Anything. We've had a few people come on and try to debunk veganism, but just any just general vegan topics. You want to ask any questions or share something, go for it. Are we active on TikTok? Do you want us to be more active on TikTok? Because Angie actually started producing more TikTok content. Let me go to my other cam here. In the past few weeks, just trying to build a following on TikTok. So we're Happy Healthy Vegan on TikTok, so you can find us there. And but yeah, let me know if you want us to be more active there. And what should we do on TikTok? What kind of content would you guys like there? Because we're not big TikTokers, obs. Uncle Walt, well, I'm still knocking on 2 hours, but I don't think I'm going to go for 3 hours tonight. I had issues earlier tonight with the live stream with horrible bit rates, and that's why this is like my second live stream. Thoughts on feeding wild animals? Depends how wild are we talking. We'll feed Angie, have you seen, she feeds the local possums and squirrels around here, Let's see. Ryan, use this cam, but talk to the other camera. I want to see your side live stream game. Wait, I don't know if I can do this. Talk to one camera. It's the microphone. I only have one microphone, so let's see. Oh, I see what you're saying. You want me to use I see what you're saying. Talk to this. I see what you're saying. Look up at this one, or look down at the other one, which is down here. I see what you're saying. Nah, I see my angles. I look bad. I don't think I look good when I'm doing this. I don't know. What do you think? I don't know. Anyway, let's see. The plot thickens. What's that? You've been getting a lot of negative comments lately, vehemently saying I can't call seitan vegan chicken. Who's giving you this? Like vegans are saying this, or carnivores. I don't know why carnivores, okay, get so emotional about what I eat. How would you address that? Well, just say why can't you call it that? I mean, there's vegan burgers, there's vegan milk, vegan cheese. Why can't there be vegan chicken? There's like vegan fish sort of products now. I mean, it's just, yeah, why are they getting all emotional about what you eat? If anything, you should get emotional about what they eat, because what they're eating is killing and harming creatures, but you're being chill. You're not harming anyone. So why ask them, how does what I eat affect you so emotionally? I'm not bothering you. I'm not forcing you to do what I do. Why is what I do, my own personal choices that I made for myself, why does that trigger you? Just ask them, why do my personal choices, or how do my personal choices trigger you? I'm not causing or doing anything to you. So ask them that. Yeah, Samson. Fortunately, the skunks don't show up all that often. Knock on wood. Yeah, they did shut down a live stream earlier, but I closed up all the crawl spaces to our house now. So Alicia, you have a question about vegan processed food. So vegan fast food has to have chemicals and processed ingredients too, so they should be as harmful as animal flesh. I mean, they'll have different bad things than animal flesh. Animal flesh will have all sorts of horrible bad things, like say dietary cholesterol. They can also be high in saturated fat, which also boosts cholesterol. They'll have the more toxic form of iron, like known as heme iron. IGF, the list goes on. So you won't get that stuff in processed plant foods. You might get more like sodium and, who knows, other chemicals like that. So which is worse for you? Well, the ones I just listed off about the bad stuff in animal foods are known to kill people, at least raise your risk of getting one of the leading causes of death. I'm not sure if the bad stuff in veganism leads to that stuff. I guess technically it can if you have like high saturated fat foods, like high coconut oil or coconut milk based products. Yeah, like vegan cheeses and ice creams, that can raise your cholesterol too. But apart from that, they might not be the healthiest compared to like say whole food plants. But correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not sure if the processed ingredients and every vegan processed food is different. Some have like pretty good ingredients, some have a whole list of gnarly chemicals, but I'm not sure how many of them are really linked to like death or increasing your chances of dying, your risk of dying, or getting a disease. But I could be wrong. That's just my thoughts on the matter. If someone has more information about that, please share. Yeah, but Zoe, great point. The bottom line, yeah, is they don't the ingredients in processed vegan foods, they don't cause harm to animals. So yeah, if you are fine with the definition of veganism, as being it's not about a health movement. It's a moral stance against cruelty to animals. I wouldn't worry about that too much. But yeah, if you want to eat healthier, yeah, try to avoid vegan processed food. You don't need me to tell you that. If you want to be a healthy vegan, minimize that stuff. Let's see. That's a good point. Maybe Pot Thickens summed it up really nice there. Processed food is not as good as whole food plants, but they are often better than animal products, and more than often, pretty much nearly always. I mean, it depends on a case-by-case basis, but yeah, vast majority of the time, let's say. Good point, Uluwali Blue. What parasites can you find in a bean or kale, huh? I don't even know what that is, Uncle Walt. Please share with me what that is. Okay, Race, thanks for sharing that. Yeah, I'm not an expert on parasites in food, but yeah, you don't really hear about like parasite, in beans or kale that often. Let's see. All right, let me just take another little stretch here. I played basketball today. My first time playing full court basketball in like maybe 2 months. Yeah, I usually just go and do my workouts and or play some games of like half court, like 1-on-1 or 21 or 2-on-2 or 3-on-3. I don't really run full court too often. Just mainly I go on days where it's not that crowded. If I go on Saturdays, then I'll play full court. But I haven't been to the gym on a Saturday for over a month, so I was a little tired today from running up and down the court. Corbin Moon, these look like my vintage AKG headphones, but mine died earlier this year. The ones I bought, I think in 1987 or 89, I used to have to resolder them every once in a while. And anyway, they finally got to a point where I couldn't resolder them, and I picked up a pair that is similar to them. It's the same make and model for the most part, but they don't sound quite the same. But yeah, they kept the same vintage look. And this is not leather, by the way, guys. Why not just eat raw like God intended from the garden? How do you know God didn't care about us eating potatoes and stuff like that? My whole point about raw food is it's needlessly it's a very restrictive form of veganism. If you're into veganism, not for like following like a religious diet or God's diet or something like that, Alicia, is that your name there? Anyway, my point is there's nothing to be gained from eating raw food. I tried it for like 9 months many years back, and I didn't have anything better happen to me. I wasn't like healthier or more energetic or more athletic. And there's no science showing that eating a raw diet will take a second or a day off my life. Eating the way I do already has a reduced risk of the leading causes of death. In fact, raw food people are missing out on some great healthy food groups, like say legumes. Science has shown that legumes are correlated with longevity. People who live a long time eat a lot of legumes, so you're missing out on that if you're raw. So why needlessly restrict yourself to a small subset of all the plants that God put here for us to eat that don't involve harm or cruelty, and potentially harm yourself and potentially not even be vegan a few years down the road? Like a lot of these people I make videos about who recently quit vegan, one thing they have all in common is like 9 out of 10 of them is raw diets. They're practicing raw diets. So I see, no benefit. I see a lot of potential pitfalls, and I don't really see the gain. Like I don't see that raw foodists are getting anything out of it other than like maybe some spiritual benefits, and that's totally cool. But as far as like if you're into it for health, there's no health benefits that I've seen. I don't see how a raw foodist is going to live an extra day longer than I am, all things being equal. And it's harder to do. It takes more time to all the ripening and prep. It's just not worth it, and there's potential risk, like I said. That's my opinion. You can disagree, and that's totally cool. I'm not saying it's bad and you need to quit it. I just don't see why I go through all the trouble for not any real actual benefit. Why do I still wear glasses if I'm so healthy? Because I got prescribed these in not these, but I was first prescribed glasses in around 1978, I think 79. I was born in 1967, and I went vegan in 2010. So your argument there that you're not healthy because you wear glasses, well, and the diet caused it. Well, if my diet caused me to have bad eyesight, it was eating a standard American diet, a meat diet, a diet with cheese and all these things I don't eat now. So if you want to blame it on diet, blame it on non-veganism. That's kind of not to call you out there, but it's kind of a ridiculous thing to say to someone. I'm also, like I said, 54. Eyesight tends to get worse as one ages, no matter what diet you're on. So you can't blame it on me eating the way I eat now. That's just ridiculous. Alicia, I eat carrots all the time. In fact, I just showed in my video responding to Earth Medicine Mama that raw carrots are only, as far as the vitamin, beta carotene in them, they're only 11% bioavailable when eaten raw. 11%. But once you cook them into a stir fry, they're 75% bioavailable. So yeah, I eat tons of carrots. In fact, for any one carrot I eat, I'm getting like 7 times the bioavailable beta carotene than a raw person does. So 1 carrot for me is like 7 for a raw person like yourself if you are raw. So yeah, I eat tons of carrots, plus I'm assimilating more into my body. And if it were that easy just to eat carrots to improve an astigmatism like I have in my eyes, you don't think I would have tried that by now? You don't think science would already know this? I've done this. I was raw. I tried raw veganism in 2012 for 9 months. So I know all this stuff. I was raw probably before you even heard of the word vegan. So I know what I'm doing. I've tried this stuff and it doesn't, trust me, it's not going to correct my astigmatism. I would have done so already. So nice try. It's not like when I was raw, also my glasses were unnecessary. My vision stayed the same. See, this is one of these raw food propaganda claims. And I'm not blaming you there. What's your name again? Alicia. I'm sure you heard this from a raw guru and it sounded really good when they said it and you believed it, but it's just false. And I want you to understand that these raw gurus, when they make these outrageous claims of how if you eat only raw food, all these things are going to happen. Your health's going to get better. Your eyesight's going to get better. They're lying. There's no science showing that. It's just complete make-believe nonsense to attract followers. So I'm sorry, Alicia. You must have heard this from someone. Where did you get the idea that if I ate carrots, I could throw my glasses away? Tell me where you got that idea. Did you just make that up right now? Or did some raw guru or raw person tell you this in your past and you remembered it right now and you said that to me? Let me know where you got this idea. If you invented it on the spot or you heard it from someone. And if so, who? Concerned mom, I don't really wear sunscreen much anymore. I really try to manage my sun exposure to the point where I'm not staying out with high UV rays to the point where I'm getting burned. I always monitor what the UV rays are on my phone or my watch, so I know like roughly like how much time out there is safe. Bugs Bunny maybe told her, I don't know. Catherine, you've needed glasses since 1976 and still need glasses. That's me, Catherine. That's probably when I first got prescribed glasses in the mid-late 70s, something like that. It had nothing to do with being vegan or raw or not being raw or anything like that. G-Light, where do I see veganism evolving in the next few years? I see it just keep on growing. Yeah, we're going to still have to combat misinformation from like major mainstream medias, from people who tried raw for 3 years and got sick and blame it on veganism. And there's just a lot of information to be dealt with. So I'm going to be really busy with that like I have been. But I see it nothing but growing. Why wouldn't people want to switch to a diet that's great for the planet, great for themselves, and also at its core, great for animals? People, think about it. People don't love killing animals, right? They just keep doing it out of just kind of laziness. That's how they've been socialized. They grew into this kind of way of eating, of killing animals every day. So anyway. Okay, so Alicia, so tell me, you wish you made it. So where did you get the idea from, Alicia, that if I ate carrots for 3 months, I could throw my glasses away? You follow many self-research on your own bodies. You wish I made it up. Sorry, I do not believe status or people tell me. I do my own self-research. So are you saying that you improved your eyesight in 3 months, Alicia? Yes or no? Tell me if that's what you did. You ate carrots for 3 months and your eyesight improved. Let me know if that's where you're coming from. Make sure I understand what you're talking about here. Yeah, Graven babies. Some babies born with poor eyesight, they should blame their moms? Crystal, I've been vegan for 11 years now. Okay, that worked on you. Okay, so that's a case study of one. So if something happened for you, doesn't mean it's going to happen for me. I mean, I bet you your eyesight, I'm sorry, the state of your eyes is totally different from mine. Do you have an astigmatism? What's your prescription? How, everyone's eyesight is in a different state. So maybe you can make some minor improvements, but just because it worked for you, it doesn't mean it's going to work for every single person in the world. That's not how reality is. That's not how science is. It's called an anecdotal report. If something worked for you, awesome. I'm happy for you, Alicia. I'm not discounting that one bit. Seriously, if you were able to improve your eyesight and maybe get rid of corrective lenses after eating carrots for 3 months, awesome. But it doesn't follow that's going to work for me with my particular unique eye condition that I have. Doesn't mean it's going to work for anyone else. But I'm glad it worked for you. But that's not a scientific claim to say, oh, it worked for me, therefore you can do it. It's like me saying, hey, I learned to slam dunk. You should all be able to slam dunk. I did it. I trained for 1.5 years in slam dunk. You should too. That's how it works. You know, I'd say it's that kind of thing. Just because you do it or can do it or have been able to do it doesn't mean it doesn't follow it. It works for everyone else in the world. 2 years, Cristo, cool, awesome. You know, we're not having a contest here. That's awesome. Yeah, and Race Lever's been vegan longer than anyone. Because Race Lever, how old are you now? 106 or something, Race Lever? Bodhi and Jojo are doing great, Uncle Walt. Thanks for asking. Yeah, Graven Baby, there's also something known as genetics. You know, so yeah, it's like saying like you have a friend that had a flu and they drank ginger ale and it got better just like that. Doesn't mean it's going to happen again for that person. It doesn't mean it'll work like that for other people. It's just an anecdotal report. You know, I twisted my ankle, so I soaked it in goat pee. That's not vegan, but say it got better. It doesn't mean if you soak your ankle in goat pee, and don't do this, it's not vegan and it doesn't work, it doesn't mean your ankle would get better too, you know, or smear goat poo on it or something. So I'm saying these are just anecdotal stories. I'm having some fun here, but my whole point is just because it worked for you doesn't mean it will automatically work for everyone else. And to assume so is it's just wrong. Glasses and contacts are like crutches. Well, yeah, I need them. I won't be able to like drive without contacts or glasses, Alicia. And to assert that if I just ate carrots for 3 months, which I have, I was raw for 10 months many years back, and guess what? My vision did not improve an iota. I still needed glasses when I was fully raw. So how do you explain that, Alicia, that I did this? I ate tons of carrots, so much to the point where my hands would turn orange sometimes. You know what I'm talking about, you guys. I ate a lot of carrots in your past. So how come my vision didn't change and yours did? Do you have an explanation? Because I tried what you're suggesting, or I did it long before you probably ever heard of raw foodism. So explain to me why you got so lucky and I was unlucky. So what is the treatment, Alicia, to eat carrots? Please tell me, what is the treatment for having an astigmatism in my eyes? I want to know. I want to know what this treatment is. I want to hear what it is. Please tell me. I'm all ears. Now I'm waiting for Alicia to tell me what the treatment is. Is it to eat carrots? Please tell me. I want to know. Don't you guys want to know? Like, don't you guys want to throw away your glasses if you can? I have an open mind right now. Okay, Alicia. Okay, treating is not a cure. Just tell me, what is the treatment to my astigmatism? I'm listening. Tell me. Give me an actionable action that I can take to eventually throw away my glasses. Please tell me what I need to do to correct my vision. I'm listening. Yeah, Byzantine Ladybug. Some eye changes are related to age. I bet Alicia is probably younger than me. I'm 54. My eyes aren't what they used to be. I had better vision when I was 18. I had better vision when I was 10. So anyway, I'm curious. I want to know, I want Alicia to tell me what actionable action I can take to improve my vision. I want to know if there's something I can do to get rid of these things forever. I want to know. Yeah, Peter, I heard about Fully Raw. Christina said her eye color changed on a raw diet. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but I'm curious. I really want to know. Because I know raw foodists who wear glasses, Alicia. I know, I don't want to give him any shout outs here, but I know a guy who's been raw vegan like I think 20 years or something like that, and he wears glasses. So is he doing it wrong? He'll probably tell you you're doing it wrong. He's really opinionated about how great of a raw foodist he is. He thinks he's God's gift to earth almost, but he wears glasses. So please, where is Alicia now? Alicia, you can't do this to me. You can't just like set it all up how you have the cure to my eyesight and just leave me here. Please tell me, what can I do? Oh, JL, you got to go? oh, I got to do a juice fast. So the carrots wasn't enough. First you told me eating carrots for 3 months. So now I have to do a juice fast for 3 months to detox. Again, this is raw food propaganda. There's no such thing as detoxing. It's not a medical thing, detoxing. Our bodies are always constantly detoxing. And anyone who thinks that like just having juice, you know how horrible that would be to have just nothing but juice for 3 months? You know, okay, so that's what Alicia says I got to drink juice. I'll admit, when I was raw, I didn't do anything as ridiculous and extreme and restrictive as eating one type of food, juice, for 3 months. And are you really eating when you're having a juice fast? Okay, so that's what I got. I didn't do that. I wasn't as what's the word? I don't want to make her sound like she's doing something bad, but is extreme and restrictive and dangerous. I don't know any medical doctors that recommend eating nothing or drinking nothing but juice for 3 months. That's okay. All right, Alicia. I don't feel weak. I feel really strong, Alicia. You know, I just went to the gym today, played basketball with a bunch of young guys for like an hour after warming up on my own for about 30 odd minutes before that. So I feel tons of energy. Energy's not a problem. So you're saying though, I'll be able to take my glasses off if I juice fast for 3 months. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, she is trying to unalive me with that advice, Graven Babies. That would be horrible. So make sure I understand you, Alicia. Are you saying if I juice fast for 3 months, do you guarantee that I'll be able to throw my glasses in the trash can? 100%. Is that what you're saying? You're wearing glasses, dude. Listen first. Yes, I was wearing glasses back in the 70s, probably before you were born. So anyway, are you saying yes? Are you saying if I do a juice fast for 3 months, I could throw my glasses away? Because I know the raw food guy I was just talking about, he's done fasting too, juice fast, and guess what? He still wears his glasses. So I wonder what he almost said his name. I wonder what he's doing wrong that you're doing so right, Alicia. You should just be a teacher, be a raw food teacher, and teach people how to throw their glasses away. You could have courses, how to correct your vision in 3 months, how to have perfect eyesight no matter how horrible your vision might be, no matter what your age is. Alicia will teach you how to correct your vision. It's nothing more than drinking juice for 3 months. Okay, Alicia, if I do this, you're saying that the glasses are gone, right? I could throw them away in the garbage can. So anyway, let's continue on there, and we're going to change the subject. DJ12 is right. 1220. Unglasses. Unalive unglasses. Age has nothing to do. Alicia is like a medical doctor. All right, Lisa. Well, thank you for your great advice. We're going to move on. I think we entertained you long enough, so I shouldn't listen to my ophthalmologist or any of my medical doctors. I should listen to Alicia, who I assume has absolutely no training, has no like medical degrees, and take her advice and just drink juice for 3 months and detox with some carrots and glasses, trash can. And it's funny how she's holding that against me, that how I'm somehow unhealthy because I have glasses. It just shows you what bullshit raw foodists are. Yeah, you guys are bullshit. Seriously, I'm pissed off now that you're judging me. You're judging me negatively simply because I have eyeglasses, as many vegans and raw foodists do, which is why I am not a big fan of raw foodists, because you guys are super judgmental. Not all of you. I know some really cool ones like Chris Kendall. Love him. He's a cool bro. But people like this, judging me, saying I'm unhealthy, not looking at blood tests, not looking at anything other than I have glasses on, and therefore I must be unhealthy because I have eyeglasses. That is complete bullshit. It goes against everything about science. There's no logic to back that up other than some kind of raw food woo-woo, and I wish you well, Alicia. So thank you for playing, and Peter has timed you out to, you're in the naughty quarter. If you want to come back and be cool, but you pissed me off because that's just bullshit. How can you judge someone's health just because they wear glasses? That's just plain ridiculous. And this is why I don't like raw foodists, because you guys are just out there. There's nothing. There's no study that says if you wear eyeglasses, you are unhealthy. You're just making that up. It's complete raw woo-woo crap. Thank you, Peter. Yes, thank you. Race liver. No, I'm not going to do it. There's no way in hell I'm going to drink nothing but juice for 3 months. That sounds absolutely miserable, you know. Yeah, raw foodies are knuckleheads, Graven babies. Raw foodies just spout complete nonsense. They're as bad as Joe Rogan as far as just like spouting complete nonsense that's not backed up by anything in reality. Just made up fantasy in their own head. Oh, look how sick Ryan is. You know, he wears glasses. You know, and I said there's a lot of raw foodies I know that don't have perfect vision. I guess they're just doing it wrong. How self-righteous and pretentious crap that is. Anyway, anyway, Bond, thanks for sharing that. So you went raw vegan for 3 months and you turned into Captain America. I mean, is that right? I mean, that's what happens, right? You could just make that claim, right? Bond said, hey, if you go raw for 3 months, you'll turn into Captain America. I mean, that sounds like a raw food claim. Like how it's just as based in reality as like drink nothing but juice for 3 months and you'll have perfect vision. That's sci-fi fantasy. Yeah, and turning into Captain America after 3 months of raw, sci-fi fantasy. Equally is grounded, is my point. Just make something up. Why couldn't she have said like, oh, if you go raw for 3 months, drink nothing but juice, you'll have money raining down from the heavens and you'll fly like an eagle and shoot lightning bolts out of your eyeballs, or whatever. I'm just making this up because that's as grounded in fact and reality as my eyesight improving after 3 months of juicing. Just nonsense. And maybe she is. Maybe she just trolled me thinking out loud. It's quite possible she just trolled me, and good job. But, anyway, that's why I don't like raw food. It's just filled with so much fantasy. And the thing is, it's quite possible she was actually speaking sincerely, because I know many raw foodies who have such bizarre, unfounded, misguided, dangerous beliefs like that. Yeah, I saw, a lot of great athletes wearing glasses. I guess they're all like sick like me too, you know. You're right, Race Lever. I can't prove her wrong until I do the 3 months. Race Lever really wants to see me do that, huh? You really get a kick out of me drinking juice for 3 months just to prove her wrong, nothing's going to happen, but it's just going to make life like horribly miserable for me for no reason. No, Race Lever. I know you're joking and trolling me here, but this is no way. I'm not going to put myself through all that misery for 3 months. I could see if it was like a week or something, but 3 months, all the toxins. That's why my vision's so bad. All the toxins. I need to detoxify, because I know that's bullshit right there, because it's not a medical thing. You don't go up to a doctor. Yeah, you know what, doc? Actual medical doctor. I think I need to detoxify for 3 months on juice. I'm looking like, what the hell are you talking about? Yeah, Bongo Dave, raw food is fine, but it won't make you immortal, and it won't make laser beams shoot out of your eyeballs and make you levitate. It won't do any of these things. Yeah, I heard about that. Don't worry, be happy. Yeah, Joe Rogan is just full on nuts now. Total knucklehead. Race Lever, I'm not convinced nothing will happen if you believe it might work. Right, you're just trolling. Jim, vegans are all over the place on that issue, so I'm not even going to get into that. Um, yeah, Byzantine Ladybug, true, huh? If a doctor tells you you need to detox, they might admit you into rehab, huh? I know vegans have superpowers, Uncle Walt, but the raw foodists think they have superpowers. Let's see, Graven, you have 2 pairs of glasses. I love them. I like being able to see. I know, me too. I like being able to see, especially when I'm driving. It's just a weird thing I have. Not crashing into stuff is kind of important to me. Um, okay, where are we at now? 2 hours, 10 minutes. And I've had only 47 drop frames. On my first live stream, I was dropping 47 frames every second. So this is cool. Whatever I did worked. Now I got to figure out what was causing it. So I'm too tired. I'll do it tomorrow or something. Um, Bongo Dave, that's bullcrap. You cannot, as a 17 level 17 vegan, turn invisible. That only happens once you get up into the triple digits of vegan levels. So don't lie to us, Bongo Dave. For live streams, Pot Thickens, I use Streamlabs OBS. Race lever. No, I cannot live stream straight through tomorrow. I got to eat some food. Um, Here in the super subclass. That's what I am. I think I'm only level 17 vegan now. That's cool, Race. You have a cape on. Okay, right on. I'm with you, Patty. I'm 54, not 64, but I feel like I have super energy for my age, you know? What's for dinner? I'm not sure. We'll either make something new or we made some khichdi. I made some khichdi last night and we could heat that up for tonight. It's probably enough for both of us. And we got, when I went to Trader Joe's yesterday, I bought a 6-pack of that garlic-free Indian naan bread, like, you know, so you can grab the food and eat it up. So maybe that'll be at Uncle Wall. Depends how Angie wants to roll. I can eat anything tonight, but if she wants to make something new and fresh, cool. We could have the khichdi tomorrow. It'll last another day in the fridge. Let's see. So any last questions here before I send you guys off into the night? Yeah, I say garlic free, Uncle Wall, because one time I didn't look at the package and Angie said, "Why'd you buy the garlic naan bread at Trader Joe's?" I go, "Did I?" I go, "Oh no." And I was afraid to eat it for like a week or so. Finally said, "All right, we're just gonna try it tonight. If we smell like crap for the next 2-3 days, so be it." And fortunately, it wasn't that bad. You know, it really wasn't that bad. But I don't want to make that mistake again. But yes, that's why I said the non-garlic naan, because dumb me got it. I bet Peter loves garlic naan bread. I'm sure you do. Yeah, you're right, Brace. You really shouldn't ask me about dinner. But you guys usually ask me towards the end of the live stream, so it's all good. Bond. I would love to go to Texas. I know there's some good places in Dallas and Austin. Yeah, sometime. That's funny, Zoe. Um, that sounds good too, DJ 1220. um, let's see. I've never done that before, thinking out loud. Jamel, I've said before, yeah, I don't like to tell. I'm not a veterinarian, a nutritionist for animals, so I don't want to give any endorsements for any particular way of feeding your cats because I don't. I know that what works for, like I was telling our raw friend earlier, there, it works for one person, especially with cats. There's variability. So I'm saying what I do, what I say works here, but might not work for you guys. So I don't want to give you any advice that might not work out for you and causes illness, vet bills. So I don't touch that one. I want to absolve myself from any problems that you may or may not have there. Wow, Texas Rangers voted the most vegan-friendly baseball park. As we experienced, we went to Angels Stadium here a few months ago to see Ohtani, and it sucked. It was like living in the 1980s all over again. There's nothing. You see some Cracker Jacks. You know, fortunately, there was a food truck that drove out from LA. They had a few vegan Mexican food options. But other than that, it would, if that truck wasn't there, it would have been Cracker Jacks. You know, peanuts and Cracker Jacks. Sarah, yes, I'm saying yes, yay to no buffering. I'm glad this worked out well here. Yeah, I agree with you, Race. Real Angel Parks are vegan. It was so bad. I couldn't believe it. I go, wow, I can't believe I'm in Southern California, you know, and the vegan options are non-existent. It's like time had just passed Angel Stadium up. They're like frozen in the 80s. It was ridiculous. I go, wow. I've talked to all you guys. You guys are telling me at your baseball parks you get all these other great things. You know, San Diego, San Francisco, some Pittsburgh had great stuff. Texas, you know. So yeah, it was the Devil's Park for sure. All right, any last minute questions here before I wander off and start thinking about food? Well, I'm already thinking about food, but really seriously thinking about, like, okay, which actual food will get eaten tonight? Ooh. Maybe I'll start my juice fast tonight. What do you guys think? Should I start my 30-day juice fast tonight? And maybe I'll just get rid of the glasses now. What do you think? Should I just, like, screw? I'll just get rid of my glasses now, and because that means I'm unhealthy, and I'll just do that. Yeah, Race, that's a good point there. I'll read what Race Lever says. Cats can be fed vegan, yes, but you have to use caution and be prepared if they don't take to it. Because I've known many vegans with cats, and some cats do just wonderfully, and others don't. So that's why I don't want to recommend any way. You got to just do your own research in this, talk to your vet, and every cat is different. Just because one person's white cat could eat all vegan doesn't mean the next person's cat can. There's a lot of variability there. So try your best, research it, talk to your vet. Dogs, if I understand, pretty much all dogs can be vegan, but cats, many can, but it's not as easy of a slam dunk with the cats. Would I get a tattoo? How do you know I don't have a tattoo? I guess you can see. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I got to 54 years old and no tattoos. So I'm probably just going to keep it that way. Not to say I don't like tattoos. I see some really awesome, beautiful tattoos. But I think if I got this far in life without a tat, I'm going to keep it that way. Yeah, Graven babies. Yeah, and don't if you give your cat a vegan diet, just don't make it follow a juice fast for 3 months to detox. Don't do that. That would be really bad advice. I bet you have tattoos, Graven. I know a few Satanists, and all the Satanists I know have tattoos. I'd be surprised if you didn't. All right, guys. I think this is it. I think I should get going now. It's a good time. Been on for this live stream almost 2 hours and 20 minutes. If you count my first aborted live stream, which was about 10 minutes, I've been on 2.5 hours roughly. So I'm pretty hungry, and I need to move on to the next phase of the evening here. So I want to thank everyone. Race Lever, Uncle Walt, even Vegeta was on earlier, moderating, Peter moderating, just putting the trolls out into the naughty corner. Thank you for handling all that. I think, yeah, we entertained a few too long, but yeah, we really should have got rid of the eyeglasses raw foodist person earlier. That's just insulting, to say, oh, you don't look healthy because you wear glasses. Like, who are you to pass judgment on me? Anyway, guys, I'm gonna get going, and look for a new video from Angie, and Angie in particular, on Monday, a vegan Disneyland vlog. It's gonna be a 2-part special, so we're gonna release the first part Monday. And let me know if you have any more videos you want me to check out. Anyone else recently, I'm no longer vegan, I'll take a look into that. So you can always try to message me. A good place to message me is on Instagram. I'm Ryan Lum Rocks. I'll give you my Twitter. To follow me on Twitter, guys. I post on Twitter around once, twice a day, usually vegan related content. It's my username is Ryan Lum. I just pasted it down there in the chat for you guys. So follow me on Twitter. Get me up to 5,000 followers. I'm getting pretty close to that. So help me out. And if you want some cool vegan content on a daily basis in Twitter, look no further than right here, guys. All right, guys. So next time you see me, I'm gonna have a new haircut. I'm getting my haircut this weekend, so it's just getting kind of out of control. It needs some shaping. Last time I got it cut was over 4 months ago, so it needs a little help right now. So this is where I'm at right now. So next time you see me, I'm gonna have some shorter hair. Not that you guys care, just letting you guys know that's what's going on. So anyway, guys, I want to say thanks to all the moderators. Thanks for everyone else. Appreciate all you being here and just being regular and chatting with us and create a great community here. So I love it. You guys are my friends. Like I said, I don't hang out with too many people anymore. I just hang out with you guys, basically. All right, guys. So let's see. Where do I need to go? I need to go here. All right, guys. So I guess that's it. So peace out. And yeah, look out for the Disneyland vlog probably on Monday. And who knows when the next live stream will be, but plan to do another one for sure next Friday. And hopefully by then I'll figure out what's been weird about my internet live stream connectivity issues, guys. All right, much love. Peace out. Gotta go. Bye bye.